More than 2,000 years ago, the Greek philosopher Plato wrote about an island that was rich, powerful, and advanced, an island that disappeared into the ocean in just one day and one night. Its name, Atlantis. Since then, and to this very day, the mystery of Atlantis continues to fascinate humanity. But was Atlantis a real place, or just a legend created to teach us a lesson? Plato's story. The story of Atlantis comes exclusively from Plato. He described it in his works Timaeus and Critias, written in the 4th century BC. Plato tells of a vast island located beyond the Pillars of Hercules, what we know today as the Strait of Gibraltar, the entrance to the Mediterranean Sea. According to him, Atlantis was a mighty naval power. Its people had knowledge of architecture, warfare, and trade far beyond what seemed possible in his time. The cities of Atlantis were built in concentric circles, connected by canals, with a magnificent temple dedicated to the god Poseidon at the center. But as Plato wrote, their great power made them greedy and arrogant. They sought to dominate the entire known world. And because of this, the gods decided to punish them. The fall of Atlantis. According to Plato's account, Atlantis disappeared in a single night. The island was struck by violent earthquakes and floods, and the sea swallowed its cities and its people. From that once great civilization, not a single trace remained, only the legend written in his dialogues. This description resembles natural disasters that still occur today. Volcanic eruptions, tsunamis, devastating earthquakes. That is why many believe Plato's tale may not have been fiction at all, but based on a real catastrophe. Theories about Atlantis. Over the centuries, countless theories have emerged about where Atlantis was located and what it truly was. One of the most popular theories is that Atlantis was the island of Santorini, in Greece, once known as Thera. Around 1600 BC, a massive volcanic eruption destroyed the Minoan civilization. Giant waves and ash buried their cities. This disaster could have been the very inspiration for Plato's story. Another theory points to Spain, in Andalusia. In the Donana National Park, researchers have discovered circular formations on the ground resembling Plato's description of concentric cities. A third theory takes us to the Atlantic and the Caribbean. Some explorers claim to have found underwater structures near the Bahamas and Cuba that look like ruins of lost cities. There is also the idea that Atlantis was located in Antarctica. According to this hypothesis, the continent was once ice-free and inhabited, only to later become covered by eternal snow and ice. And finally, many historians and philosophers argue that Atlantis never existed at all, that Plato invented the story as an allegory, a warning that every civilization, no matter how powerful, will eventually fall if it becomes corrupt and greedy. Atlantis in culture and imagination. Whether real or not, Atlantis has left an enormous mark on art and culture. Writers, explorers, and dreamers have searched for it across the globe. Jules Verne and many others wrote about its secrets. In modern times, Atlantis has appeared in films, cartoons, comic books, and video games. It has become a symbol of lost knowledge, hidden technologies, and the undiscovered mysteries of the ocean. Conclusion. And so, the mystery of Atlantis remains alive today. Was it a real civilization destroyed by catastrophe? Were they perhaps the ancient Minoans of Crete and Santorini? Or was it nothing more than Plato's story, meant to remind us that no empire lasts forever? As long as the oceans keep their secrets, Atlantis will remain one of the greatest enigmas of human history. And you? Do you believe Atlantis really existed? Share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe to the channel to discover more mysteries hidden in the past.